Bringing home your Chihuahua puppy for the first time is an exciting experience, but it will come with a lot of challenges, some of which new owners are never truly prepared for. A huge part of adapting your puppy to domesticated life will be the toilet and potty training. You'll need to teach them to distinguish when and where is appropriate to go to the bathroom. But be aware that all puppies are different, so it could take more time to housebreak and train than you expect. Before we move on with this video, you need to grab the free Dog Training Secrets Guide, in which I have disclosed the deepest dog training secrets that professional dog trainers don't want you to know about. These training secrets would help you have a well-behaved, super intelligent, smart and obedient dog without spending hours in training him/her. Link to the free Secret Training Technique guide is in the description below. How to potty train a Chihuahua puppy. A huge part of adapting your puppy to domesticated life will be the toilet and potty training. You'll need to teach them to distinguish when and where is appropriate to go to the bathroom. But be aware that all puppies are different, so it could take more time to housebreak and train than you expect. As dog owners ourselves, I remember saying to my wife that having a puppy was like having a baby all over again. It really is that challenging, and you need to adopt a strict potty training routine. Here's how we did it. What you will need: you won't need much in the way of gear if you want to house train a Chihuahua. 1. Build a potty training routine. When you first start house training your Chihuahua puppy, you should aim to build a routine around their toileting needs. Luckily, their bladders and bowels are fairly predictable, as they are determined by not only their sleeping pattern, but also what they eat and drink. You should always take your puppy out to the toilet first thing as soon as they wake up, and this goes for whenever they wake up from naps too. We actually started up a diary of what our puppy had eaten and how often and what times he tended to urinate and defecate. This really helped us to adapt our routine in accordance with our puppy's habits. 2. Diet control. As mentioned, food and drink are a huge indication as to when you should take your Chihuahua puppy out for potty breaks, with mealtimes integrating into a puppy's toileting routine alongside the guidelines set out above. All puppies have immature diet systems, which means that each meal tends to stimulate their digestive system faster than it would in adult dogs. Generally, puppies need to urinate within 15 minutes of eating and then do a poop within half an hour of eating. Once your dog has finished eating, take away the food bowl until the next scheduled mealtime. This will prevent your puppy from overindulging. You should also ensure that the food you give your puppy is of the higher possible quality. This means avoiding dog food with artificial colors and preservatives and ensuring that real meat is the primary ingredient. 3. Confinement and consistency. When your Chihuahua puppy is in the early stages of potty training, it is good to confine to a small area such as a room, a crate or via a lead until you are confident that they can roam the house freely without accidents. Furthermore, consistency goes hand in hand with confinement, and it involves introducing your dogs to select areas to toilet in so that, over time, they will learn to associate going to the toilet with that area of the house or outside. 4. Puppy pad training. Puppy pad training is good to introduce the idea of your dog going to the toilet in a select area, but isn't useful as a long-term solution. You don't really want your Chihuahua puppy going to the bathroom indoors rather than outdoors. Essentially, the purpose of the puppy pad is not only to reduce mess, but also to get your puppy used to the idea of doing their business in an approved, select area indoors. 5. Crate training. Crates are an effective and approved way of toilet training your Chihuahua puppy at the beginning. It helps to avoid mess, helps you keep a closer eye for signs he needs to go in, most crucially, teaches the pup to hold it until they are let outside to go toilet. Make sure the crate is large enough for the puppy to stand, turn around and lie down, but not large enough for them to defecate and urinate in. 6. Learn to pick up on the signs. To avoid accidents in the home, it is good to learn to recognize signs that your Chihuahua needs the toilet. Common signs include sniffing the floor, circling around the room, looking restless and anxious, going into an area they have previously toileted in. If your puppy shows any of these signs, take them out to your chosen toileting spot immediately. However, if accidents do happen, it is best to stay calm and not get angry at your puppy, as this will just make them fearful and cause them stress, which will actually result in more random accidents. 7. Use a phrase they will learn to understand. One of the most important aspects that goes along with potty training your Chihuahua puppy to use a phrase they learn to identify with. With our own puppy, we would say, "Go pee pee," as soon as we had taken him outdoors or to his puppy pad. By doing so, he would learn to identify the phrase and location with the action. After using this tactic long enough, whenever you say the magic words of, "Go pee pee," your puppy will immediately know what they need to do. 8. Reward the puppy for a good job. When your Chihuahua puppy has finished his pee or poop in the right place, you should give them a reward or positive reinforcement with praise. By rewarding good behavior, you will start a pattern of success which can lead to far faster housebreaking and training. 9. Never scold them. Accidents are going to happen a lot, and whilst this can be frustrating, never shout at or scold the puppy. When should I start potty training my Chihuahua puppy? It is generally recommended to start house training your Chihuahua puppy once they are between 12 weeks and 16 weeks old. This is a good age to start because whilst it means that your puppy is still young enough to learn lifelong skills and have their behavior molded, at this stage your puppy should have enough control over their bladder and bowels to hold it when necessary, making the potty training process easier for them, and cleaner for you. Do you want to have a well-behaved, obedient and calm pet dog without spending hours in training him? Check out the first link in the description and download the Secret Training Technique guide absolutely free. It is available for free only for a limited period of time. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the Little Paws Training channel if you are serious about training and grooming your dog. Also, join our Facebook group where you get all the solutions to your daily doggy problems.